Hi guys, it's Maureen here and welcome to day 79 of my video diary. It's a daily video diary I'm doing, started a way back on the 1st of October when I started on a neurologic recovery program at the Neurologic Relief Centre in Fayetteville in Arkansas. As you can see, I'm now back home. I'm in my office. I've actually looked out one of my baggy Christmas jumpers today, as I've been on a day of beginning to try and wrap presents up. Back home, sadly didn't get the results we were looking for on the 10-week program, mainly potentially due to underlying chronic viral infections and various toxins that are in my system. So what can I share with you today? Because this really is documenting my journey as I do all I can, despite the program not bringing the results, to continue to improve my health, to continue to do all I can to put out the burning fire of CRPS, the neurological condition, which is ranked as the top, the highest chronic pain condition that there is, way above pain of natural childbirth and amputation of a toe and finger without anaesthetic. It's also commonly known as a suicide disease, because sadly there is no cure, and sadly the pain that is relentless is sometimes too much for people to cope with. I also know various people who have actually had limbs amputated because of this, when their skin breaks down and ulcers form, and also the pain levels just so sky high. So yeah, it's not the best condition to have. Anyway, I am here documenting my journey to see what I can do to improve my physical health. And it became clear to me that on the program I was on out in Fayetteville, Arkansas, that my lack of progress, really, there must have been something, there's things that we're not really maybe perhaps addressing. I know I'm a tricky, complex case. I've been told that for as many years as I care to remember. And the Neurologic Recovery Centre was no different. They told me I was a complex case. I have the, complete central nervous system dysfunction, immune system dysfunction, autonomic nervous system dysfunction, sympathetic, parasympathetic, you name it, all of those things, as well as a vestibular going on in my head as well. So, and gastroparesis, which means that I don't digest food easily at all and struggle to keep food down. So what can I tell you about today? Well, today has been a day when the Christmas jumper came out, because I decided I need to start trying to really get myself in that place. I've also done a bit of wrapping, and I've had to just do it, leave things out in our spare room and go back and it's almost like do one at a time, because unfortunately my hands and arms and shoulders are quite badly affected with CRPS. So I've kind of done one at a time. And I've also been kind of using tissue paper a lot so that I don't have to actually physically wrap and sellotape a lot of things. And I'm using a lot of gift bags and tissue paper just to make life easier for me. On a health score, what can I say? Well, last night was really not a good night. Not for myself and not for my husband, Peter, who was also kept awake by me, I think. It wasn't a good night last night. Very little sleep, and the wheezing head kicked in big time, as it did the biting ants, stinging wasps, horrendous lava flying through my veins, burning fire, etc. However, I took time this morning, and really took time for me. I did some meditation. I wrote about half a page only, because I'm at arm, but I say about half a page of morning pages, which is really brain dumping thoughts. I had a magnesium salt bath. I lit candles. I put some music on. So I really was very kind to me today, being so aware that I wasn't in the best physical shape this morning. Had some family pop in to visit again, which has been lovely. Done some emails, spent a good bit of the day, in all honesty, looking out reports to send to the clinic in Switzerland that I was telling you about, that I am now exploring, with a view to getting some help from them with the underlying poor immune system, the dysfunction that's going on in my immune system, which seems to always be attacking itself, as it is the central nervous system. And with the underlying viruses that are going on, with the underlying toxins in my blood, And also looking into potentially mercury toxin coming via amalgam in my teeth. And I have CRPS in my mouth and my tongue and roof of my mouth and teeth. And I don't even eat with metal implements. I use plastic or wooden forks and spoons, etc. in my mouth. And even talking, when I come to talk and do these videos, I am coating my whole mouth with anaesthetic first to stop electric shocks. So the thought of any dental work is not a good one for me. And also there's certain protocols for patients with CRPS, which normally is about the least invasive you can. So anyway, I have been liaising with the patient coordinator at the clinic quite a lot today, sending her various scan reports, medical reports, a couple of x-rays of my mouth. And again, I've kind of forwarded on the dental protocol re-CRPS because I want to make sure they're aware of it. I don't want to put myself in anybody's hands that is not completely A-OK and they understand the condition that I have. And at the clinic in Switzerland, you know, they don't treat the diagnosis or the condition. So they have patients with all sorts, with, you know, cancer and all sorts of illnesses at the clinic. You know, they are treating the underlying stuff and looking at a real holistic level. So anyway, so it's been a day. Oh, just spotted, that's Pat. She's 19, my beautiful cat that's just popped in. She always comes to me when she wants fed, by the way. So she's obviously thinking it's near dinner time. So today's been a day really of really just being kind to me, taking time and having candles, and got the beautiful oil diffusers that I had in the States and given as a present. Got that now. I got an adapter for that, so I've got that on in the house as well. And yeah, it's just been a day when I've really tried to be kind to me, but also tried to be as efficient as I can be, wrapping presents one at a time and photocopying and scanning a lot of health reports and sending them so that I can explore further whether the treatment at the Alpstein Clinic in Switzerland is going to be the right one for me. So I'll keep you posted. And yeah, haven't eaten much. I'm living on, being honest, scrambled duck eggs and soup and broth and warm milk and some protein kind of drinks, and not a lot else at the moment is staying down. So anyway, I've got the GP in the morning, and Peter's going to come and take me down to the GP in the morning, and haven't seen him since I've got back, so it will be good to just discuss quite a lot of things with him and really think about the best way to improve what's going on for me. And things are progressing for me at quite a scary rate just now. And for that reason, I know I can't sit back and do nothing at all. Because if I do nothing really positive for me, probably on a health level anyway, a physical health level is going to kick in. So, okay, take care, be you, be happy, be awesome. Thank you for all your support. And yeah, I shall be back tomorrow and fill you in how I got on with my own GP and how I'm getting on with the clinic, who are being very quick response as to everything I'm sending them. And apparently the doctors in Switzerland are trying to work out, with all the information they now have about me, they're trying to work out a proposed plan of action that they would see would be helpful putting in place. Take care, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. And again, what do you want to take away from today? Just be kind to yourself. You know, on those days that you maybe get up and you just feel really rubbish, acknowledge it. You feel rubbish. You are where you are. But you've got a choice whether you stay there. You've got a choice whether, you know, that bad moment, that bad waking up, that bad night turns into a bad day, bad week, bad month. Or whether you actually just go, well, do you know what? Yeah, I did have a bad night. And yeah, I do feel really rubbish and rough. However, if I focus and home in on it, chances are I'm going to feel worse and keep it going. So do what makes you, feeds and nourishes you at a deep soul level. I say for me today, it's been candles, it's been music, it's been a magnesium salt bath, it's been, you know, trying to catch up with that. You had family members, couple coming in. It's been time with my dog. I had another half hour on the sofa with him under a blanket. It's been watching the woodpecker and the red squirrel on the bird feeder. And it's also been, you know, doing the tasks that need done for me, as in sending reports in, doing emails, beginning to wrap Christmas stuff up, doing it in small, manageable, doable chunks so that it doesn't actually feel a big chore, which it might otherwise have been. Take care, break things down, do it in small chunks, go a moment at a time, breathe, and know that being positive is a choice that you can make. Take care, I'll speak tomorrow.